Hey guys, this is Robert. I'm the GM of High School DnD. Today, I'm being joined by my good buddy, David Fard, the Fired Bard. David, what's up, man? How you doing?
Doing good, man. How about you?
doing all right. it's David Ford. This is just a moniker I came up with like a long time ago, but it stuck for a long time.
Yeah, man.
So, hey, David, for the people who are viewing this content, they want to know a little more about us. So tell me, what was your first experience with role-playing, and what's probably one of the best memories you have as a role player?
My first experience with role-playing was with my friends back in Alabama. We went out on a camping trip one time for our first time to try out Dungeons & Dragons, and I played a No Warlock. We ended up having a TPK because I had one spell and I used it on a player, and it was Magic Missile. So we had no clue what we were doing. It was absolutely terrible. After a while, I eventually kind of picked up on, make a character. I wasn't assigned a gnome warlock. I actually started making characters. Some of the best experiences I've had with role-playing, were obviously, Jim Raw-ass McGraw, I think Space Marine that we had, and our tactic of taking over enemy ships by having me teleport on with a string of grenades, drop all the grenades on the bridge, and then teleport off, watching the fireworks, and then taking over the entire ship. That was probably some of the best role playing I've had in a long time.
It's funny you mentioned that because Tyler also talked about Traveler as being one of his favorites as well. So David, Ross, and Tyler all were a part of some of my Traveler campaigns, and there was some great times. I'm very excited to have those three rejoining me for High School D&D. This is going to be a blast. David is playing Ichi, or Yuichi. Mm-hmm. Hey, so can you give us a quick breakdown of who Ichi is? He
is that kid, like the one that everybody has had one of those kids. He's kind of a little bit ADD, a little bit annoying. He has a little bit of a lisp. He kind of hangs out with the group because nobody has the heart to really tell him to go away. He's a little bit of an ass kisser when it comes to teachers. And that's generally how he kind of survives his school career, is by brown-nosing with the teachers. But he's a bit of a loner, not necessarily by choice. He wants to be social, but he's weird, and maybe he smells a little bit funny, and nobody really knows how to handle him. He's just on that cusp of annoying where everybody will deal with him, but not so annoying that they're like, all right, you need to leave.
Really, why don't you go ahead and tell us what's his favorite food?
Well, being that this is a Japanese roleplay, I had to go with an old Japanese staple, which is taiyaki, the little Japanese pancake fish that they sell at fairs and stuff. You can also pick those up at the grocery store. You can get them frozen. He likes them because you can eat them savory or sweet, and he usually will microwave a couple if he is hungry before mom has dinner ready.
After hearing about all this, I really want to try out some of these dishes that everyone's been suggesting. It doesn't sound like Ichi's really the sort to get in trouble, but if there was ever a reason why Ichi was ever expelled, what would that reason be?
It would have to be if there was a teacher that didn't fall for his general brown nosing. Because he's not going to actually try and study. He's got too many of what he wants to do after school. He's not going to do homework. He's not going to study for a test. So he would probably try and cheat on the test, maybe get into the teacher's desk, but he's not exactly athletic, or he's not exactly sneaky about it. So the teacher would probably catch him red-handed with the test results.
Yeah, I wonder what his parents would think if he ever got caught cheating on tests.
Oh, his doting mom would have a fit, and his dad, his dad, the regular business type would just be no son of mine. How are you supposed to get to a respectable job? How are you supposed to work for the company that I work for if you're caught cheating?
Yeah, I mean, it may be more of a punishment for the school if he got expelled than it would be for Ichi.
Exactly. His family would call up and be like, how dare you expel my son? Do you know how much money we paid to make sure he was in this class? And
speaking of his family, I kind of want to go into a little bit of a role play. It's a nice day during the spring in the Umeda district of Osaka, Japan. And it is Yuichi's birthday. What a day it is. His mother, his father, all of them, they sent out invites to everybody they know. And the day comes, and only his mom, himself, and that one random kid that lives a couple rooms down, Kenji, showed up.
Thanks for showing up, Kenji. I'm really excited to see what you got me for my birthday. I don't know why anybody else could make it. Maybe they were busy because we got that big test coming up in school, and everybody's at home studying.
Yeah, Ichi, well, you know, everybody's trying to finish their finals for year one, but yeah, here, I got you something. And he hands it over, and it's just like one of those small, like, booster packs of like, Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh, thanks. I'll open this later. I've heard it's bad luck to open it while somebody is watching it. I want to make sure I get a rare card.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, I want to go see your toys, all right?
Sure. You like to see my Gundam collection, right? Let me show you.
You're like leading him along, but your mom stops you, and she's like, "Oh, Ichi, it's your birthday. I'm so happy." And she like gives him a hug and starts kissing all over his forehead.
Mom, stop. We're gonna go.
Oh, hold on. There's a mark on your head. Hold on. Let me clean that up. And she's like cleaning him up, and then she turns to Kenji and she's like, "You know, he peed in the bed the other night. I gotta stay after him like all the time. I can't believe that he's this old and still doing this."
Not supposed to.
But it's okay. He's such a mama's boy. I'll love taking care of him his whole life.
And just like grab Kenji like by the arm and just like push mom off, like no, and just like storm on down to the.
Ichi, your dad wants to call you real quick. He's on Skype.
I'll answer at my room, Mom.
Don't you want to open your presents? I got you.
We'll open them later. Oh, you're
okay. Don't spend too much time in there, okay? I got to make sure you come out here. We have to make sure to get a lot of pictures for the grandparents and for all the people at the office.
Rolls by. Okay, Mom.
Kenji's like, God, does she stand over you like all the time?
Yeah,
she's such a
word.
So y'all make it to the room. Do you want to describe your room for everyone?
So it's super like immaculate and like well organized, and there's like shelves of like Gundams, like really expensive like top kit ones, like on all kinds of different shelves.
Nice.
They're just out in the open, not taste or anything. And then over in one corner he has this like computer set up, and there's like 2 or 3 plates and like 3 or 4 cups of like old teacups, a couple of like cans and stuff, and you can tell like that's where he spends most of his time, is over by his computer. And the reason being, as he like kind of tries to get his friends, you know, pulled over there, he's like, let me show you my my YouTube channel. I got a new subscriber recently. I'm up to 14 subscribers. 14.
You know, there's the guy at school. He has like 300 already.
Well, he's been doing it longer than me. I just started, and everybody's got to start somewhere.
Whatever, Kenji. I bet your content sucks.
Let me show you the content.
Yeah, just go ahead and show me.
And so he goes over to his computer and he starts pulling up like the latest video that he just posted, and he's like trying to get it to load. He's like, see, I've got 3 comments on here. People love it. And like one of the comments totally says like, "What are you even doing in this video?" It's like, don't look at that one. Normally, this time in the 2016s, he's probably either doing like his 400th Minecraft video, or I think Splatoon was out then. And you know, we hate the like Japanese like Let's Players, or the incredibly great Japanese players of like Splatoon, which is not good at all. Most of the videos, he spends like 90% of the video in spawn, like not even like painting walls, you know.
Yeah. so it's like starting out as Splatoon, right? And he's painting his walls, and Kenji's like, God, when are you gonna do something? And this like insane like bright flashing of like psychedelic colors and light. It's just like like the screen starts flashing like randomly, and it's like what you would expect from some extreme like colorful animes that would give people like epileptic seizures. It's just like flashing really hard.
Friend thinks it's awesome, but like,
yeah, his friend's like, whoa, Ichi.
And Yuichi's like, this is not supposed to happen. He like starts like hitting on the keyboard. You can like hear him like smashing like keys in the background.
Yeah.
Like, this is not supposed to be.
And then
that new subscriber must be getting DDoS.
and then just like this text like pops up, and it's like, time to wake up, Ichi. And then there's a picture of a rat.
He like turns to the other friend and is like, what is this? Like, what's going on?
The friend's like, wow, are you trying to make some like new show or something? This is awesome. You're gonna generate so many followers. And then your computer blue screens.
He's like, yeah, that what? And like immediately starts like hammering like the on button and like shutting it down, and like trying to reboot it and make sure that's okay, like tilting it up like on the side, and like making sure like because he doesn't know anything about like soft like hardware. He, you know, his mom bought this for him. He just told her what to buy, so he's like, maybe it's the motherboard. Like,
yeah. And like after restarting, you're not able to get your computer to recreate what just happened. Kenji's like, that's lame. I don't know what you did, Ichi. That was probably by accident. I should have known you'd never be able to do something that cool.
I almost got hacked, so like I'm super cool. Somebody try to steal my information because they know I'm gonna be the next big thing.
And then you hear, whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh,
it's
that's
from
gotta
your
be
dad.
my dad. And then like he like immediately like pulls open the Skype. Hi, Dad.
Ichi, happy birthday.
Hey, Dad. Thanks
Oh
for
wait,
calling
hold on. Hey, I gotta go. I love you, son. Happy birthday. Bye. Boop.
Oh, okay. Love you too, Dad. Yeah, that was yeah. That was Dad called. I'll let Mom know later that he called.
And his mom's like, Ichi, come on, let's go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go see what I got. And like he takes his friend and like kind of like in his arm, like carries him, because he knows like the second he like loses touch with the friend, his friend's probably gonna bolt. Yeah.
And you know, it's a good birthday. Otherwise, he gets a 4K monitor and some new Gundam models, and his mom just sitting there complaining the whole time about how his father couldn't be there, and he just worries about work all the time.
And Ichi will let his mom know that, it's okay, Dad called me on Skype. That's why I was in there. You know, you probably heard me getting all excited. That was Dad calling. And he doesn't tell his mom at all about like the DDoS attack or whatever just happened to him.
Well, David, I'm really excited for this campaign. I think you guys are all going to be awesome. Is there something you want to say to the people viewing this content?
I just really hope they have as good of a time as we're going to have, playing this game, and I hope they enjoy watching us and the crazy shenanigans we always get into.
So, all right, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, follow us, do whatever you got to do. Please don't come and DDoS us. That would be really sucky, but by all means, guys, hey, y'all have a good night.
Peace.